What's going on, man? It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We about to enter the boxing clinic one time for the one-time shout out to the LDBC. And just thinking, breaking down film study today while I have a little bit of time. Do you guys consider Adrien Broner to be in the category of a slick boxer? Now, I was watching Boxing Ego with Troy King yesterday, and he insinuated that Mikey Garcia had never fought a slick fighter before, and that's fine and dandy. But I don't know what that has to do about the price of tea in China. Because I don't consider Adrien Broner a slick fighter, and let me tell you why. Let me know if you guys consider him a slick fighter. Like I say, my word is not Bible, just my opinion. I try to base off of facts to give you the closest, most accurate opinion that I can give you. It's not the best opinion out there. Hopefully it's not the worst opinion out there, but it's in the eye of the beholder, you dig? But let's talk about the definition of a slick fighter first. Okay? A slick fighter is one, and this could be, this could be opinionated right here. Just the definition of a slick fighter. But my definition of a slick fighter is a good defensive fighter. A fighter with it doesn't have to be a perfect defensive fighter, because we know Terence Crawford is a slick fighter, is categorized as a slick fighter, but he's not the perfect defensive fighter. But that has good head movement, good shoulder movement, at least has good upper body movement. I think that's one of the things to being a slick fighter. That's the first criteria. You have to have good upper body movement. Now, you don't have to have the best feet to be considered a slick fighter, though. Most of the slick fighters are good counter punchers. They got good hand speed, but you don't have to have all that to be a slick fighter. You have to have at least good upper body movement with the head, the shoulders, at the waist, slipping, dipping, making your opponent look like a giant turkey. Take it back to the 80s or the 70s. And I think that's a major key, your movement, upper body movement, the way you slip, the way you move. And you can also add the feet in there, the way you shoot angles, the way you pick shots, you're able to hit angles and stuff. Now, there's guys out there that don't know what a slick fighter is, that would consider Manny Pacquiao a slick fighter, consider Americana a slick fighter. Just because you got fast hands and you move well in the boxing ring, it doesn't make you a slick fighter. Slick fighter is good upper body movement first. And you have, like I said, the ability to move your head and shoulders. And the slip punches and having a good feel for when a guy's going to punch and making a miss and capitalize off of with a counter punch. It's that movement. It's just that rhythm that particular fighter has, and mainly that particular fighter usually is a black fighter. I don't see that from Adrien Broner. I don't see the defense. Even him using the shoulder roll, wanting to be slick, I don't see that. I don't see the head movement, especially versus upper echelon competition. Now, I was watching the Khabib fight. I had never seen it before because I think Postal was fighting Matisse that day. I think that's what it was. Or it was another fight that day on HBO. And I finally caught up and watched it. He looked very good, versus the John Molina fight, he looked very good as well, versus guys that's going to stand in front of him and not bring a lot of pressure, not bring a lot of volume of punching. And, he was able to control distance with both Molina and Khabib. And I was very impressed, with that. And he showed a little bit of having some type of slick movement in a Khabib fight, but once you get into the upper echelon fights, as far as, when he fought another guy, Emmanuel Taylor, I'm not saying that's an upper echelon fight, but he wasn't slick, when he fought, Ashley Theophane, he wasn't, the slickest. Not saying that he's an upper echelon fight, but when he fought Madonna, Porter, I didn't see any slickness in his game. So that's my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. We gone.